Divine Feminines, I hope everyone's doing incredibly well as always. Well, look at you, you little Kit Kat bar, huh? You're not giving anybody a break. All right, let's get into this message, guys. Divine Feminines, I'm hearing that your spirit. It's difficult to break, okay? A lot of you deserve the blessings that are coming in. I've been picking up on that song, Satisfaction by Eve. If you guys don't know it, make sure you have a listen. It's one of those old school songs that it stays with you, okay? So look up the lyrics, listen to the song, whatever floats your boat. But there's a part of the song where she says, "Some want me to neglect my shit and take it for a joke, but I'm staying on the grind, never going back to broke." So you have a spirit that's very difficult to break. I feel like many of you have had a lot of distractions on your way to some kind of success, or it could be a creative or business endeavor that you've been working on, or diligently trudging ahead no matter what. And I'm hearing to tell you not to quit before your big break. In fact, turn it up. Turn it up a notch. Okay, so let's get into some messages here and we'll see what you guys may need to know either about a business endeavor that you're just beginning, or it could be about like your current job or direction that you want to take, you want to go in. It could be something new that you're trying to start, and maybe you're finding that it's slow to take off. But these messages are saying, do not give up. Stability is on its way. Because I feel like I'm hearing like, whew, like it could be getting tiring, or you might find that there's days that are really slow where nothing's showing you progress. But I'm hearing that if you're not seeing progress coming in on the outside, where the progress actually is in your tenacity that's building. It's in your resilience. It's in the ability to continue to go even when you don't see results happening. Because I feel like stability, flow, harmony, like you want a happy home. Okay, maybe that's your big goal right now, is to purchase a home. It could be purchasing a car. Something to do with your stability is really important right now. And I'm getting rest your head, so I do know that's a big confirmation on many of you wanting to manifest a home for yourself. So this is going to require getting up on the tough days, okay? And that's why I feel like a lot of you have a spirit that it's like nothing can break. Many people, maybe it's like when you're on your way to the top, you might find that's when the most distractions come in. Sometimes you might find that the more you become successful, the more family and friends fade away, or you lose support, or you might find that maybe the people closest to you don't actually believe in your dreams, or you might find that everything is going against you, or you're having to go against the grain. But that feeling is exactly why you need to keep going, okay? Because sometimes you might have to achieve this on your own, and that's why support is falling away. But as we know on the journey, when stuff starts to fall away, when you're getting argumentative with people, when you find that your energy is being drained around certain environments or people, and it's a repetitive pattern, and you know that something's got to give or something's got to go, it's because your soul's trying to alert you. You're at that time, you're at that journey on the path now where you've got to move on your own a little bit, okay? So some of you might need to focus less on the small stuff, okay? I feel like it's a tough lesson, but there's no time to focus on petty stuff. Relationships that are falling away in arguments, like let those things go, because you got big fish to fry. I'm hearing crunching numbers. I'm seeing with some of you as well wanting to start up your business endeavors. Create an office space. I know I've talked about this in many of my Divine Feminine videos, but there's got to be a corner of your home dedicated to your home office where you can sit down or take an hour out of the day every single day and diligently work on making this a reality, okay? Because where you rest your head is very important. I see that's something that's going to actually help you expand on some kind of business endeavor. Maybe you need your own space to pull it off or to do it. Also, too, I've been channeling the home card a lot. And the home card is about a healthy change in your home environment, or some kind of move or relocation. I know I've talked about that in past videos as well, where I've urged you guys to go after, certain jobs that you might see that it might make you feel at first glance like, well, I don't have a degree, or I don't have a degree in this. But it's like, you have the tenacity and that jack of all trades energy to do anything you put your mind to. So sometimes you just have to ignore that whatever it is they're requiring and just go because you know you can present yourself in a way that people might be like, oh shit, okay, you got the job. Because some of you have spiritual gifts. You're able to hypnotize a room without even knowing it. People fall in love with the way you sound, your charm. It has an effect. Just the vibration of your voice alone is able to get doors open for you that you may not even realize, okay? That's alchemy, baby. So I'm hearing to stay diligent and stay focused. A lot of you are getting better and better as well at pinpointing a lot of the distractions as well that are around you. And I'm hearing that you're getting better and better at cutting it off. What does the universe want you to know about that? Okay, so there could be an earth sign around you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That could be you. Pay attention to that, okay? It might just be a confirmation or a validation here that's coming up. What do you need to know about distractions and staying strong with your spirit? Okay, so limitations and fears. So get out of your head and get out of your mind. And that's why I was saying, like, for many of you, there's probably so many opportunities that you're holding back on because you feel like, well, I haven't gone to school for that, or I don't have the expertise in that. And it's like, you've lived on earth hundreds, if not thousands of lifetimes. So cut yourself some slack, okay? Have some confidence when you go in there, because I feel like many of you are holding back on certain limitations that you're placing upon yourself. It is time to pull out the magic, okay? It is time to pull out the confidence, and it's time to take on anything. It's time to break the boundaries and break the rules a little bit and bend them, okay? Bend them at your will, bend them with your energy, okay? Bend them with using things like the way that you appear in the physical world. It might be sprucing up your wardrobe. It might be showing up to an interview extremely sharp and precise in what it is you say and confident about how it is you sound. So some of you might be having to put some of your limiting fears aside and dive in. There's no tippy-toeing around this project anymore. It is about, posting it or showing up for the interview well prepared, going in and being able to represent yourself in a way that's very confident. Okay, so pay attention to how you're speaking to yourself in your mind, because this is what it wants to be replaced with. And it's funny this energy is coming up because it's very masculine energy. And for me, the masculine energies are all about just getting in there and doing it, getting your hands dirty. It's like if you see something you want to try and you want to do it, don't tippy-toe around the idea, or you keep talking about it. Talk is cheap. You got to get in there and you have to try it out. If you fail, at least you tried it. Most people won't even have the courage to get their hands dirty. So I'm seeing that for many of you, it could be like a big change in the way that you bring in money, because a lot of you are dreaming big. It's like you have big goals and you know that you can get to it a lot faster than you've been giving yourself credit for. But it's going to take some of your magic. Dust out your book of shadow witches. I love it. Okay, so some of you have secrets that you're forgetting that you have. The power of prayer, the power of alchemy to work with some of your guides, the power of being able to make lists and burn them against the moon. Okay, so I'm hearing grandmother as well. So I don't know if some of you have a very close connection to your grandmother's spirits, or they have left behind, notes. It may be certain rituals or prayers that they used to do. I'm also hearing recipes. So some of you it might be worth pulling out recipes from your homeland. And what I mean by that is like the country you were born in. You know how you're used to growing up and eating a specific type of ethnic food, and then maybe you stopped eating that because you moved over to like North America, for example, and it's maybe harder to make it, or you got to go out your way to go out to the, either like the Caribbean store in town, the Ethiopian store in town, to get like the specific ingredients you need. And so you've been avoiding feeding your body like alchemy, like foods that help you to alchemize things very easily, or give you deeper insights into your spiritual gifts. So maybe some of you might need to make a drive, because these things are going to give you that sun energy. It's going to help you grow. It's going to help fertilize your ideas and bring them into fruition. So pay attention to the foods you're eating. Your body needs, like chemically, your body needs some of the food that you were raised on, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And that could be very specific to an earth sign out there. Okay, so what else does the universe want you to know? Okay, so we have memories and nostalgia. So that could be in the smell of the food that you're going to cook. Okay, many of you might start remembering things. You might start remembering, I feel like certain things are going to become clear to you about how to manifest, or, I'm hearing fasting, like the foods that you eat, getting out in nature, walking barefoot, stargazing, like all of these things are going to start coming back to many of you that you may have done as a child, or maybe you would have spent time with your elders and these were things that they would do, and maybe you've lost touch with it over time, but it just ends up coming back in like flashes or memories, and it's going to start assisting some of you as to what it is you need to be doing to continue to push you along this journey. Because I'm hearing it's like your guides want to pick you up and coast you along in some way, or they want to pick you up and make things easier than you think that it needs to be. That's why the limitations and fear cards coming up, because I feel like a lot of you are starting to envision these really big things that are coming towards you, big blessings coming in. You don't know how to quite explain it, but you can feel the excitement. You see the signs, the numbers speak to you. You feel lucky when you see the numbers. You feel playful with some of the signs you're seeing, but you're not quite seeing it manifesting. But the universe is trying to let you know, align your thoughts with some of the inklings that are coming through, like some of the messages, some of the repetitive thoughts that we're trying to get through to you. Like I feel like some of you have been craving food from where you came from for a really long time. Y'all better get to making it. YouTube is crazy right now with people who will show you how to do the recipe. So don't be afraid to look up like how to make, certain things from where you guys grew up in your back in your home countries, and you might have to go out of your way and go in town and go and visit one of the shops to get your authentic ingredients, but do it. I'm hearing it's going to make a big difference in like the flashbacks that you guys are going to get. Okay, what's the direction that you're heading in? What are these blessings that are coming in? It could have to do with your gifts. It could be physical blessings. Okay, so assistance from your spirit guides. So maybe that's why a lot of you need to eat those foods, right? Because your spirit guides are going to end up coming through even stronger through you. Gosh, I don't know why I rolled my tongue so heavy on through. Maybe some of your ancestors, a lot of you roll your tongues when you speak. But pay attention to certain messages that are about to come through in terms of these big blessings, because I feel like it's not going to be as obvious as you guys think. The big blessings are more so actions that you need to take to bring them in, okay? It's not going to be like something landing in your lap. It's more going to be so a skill or a talent that you're starting to nurture or develop within yourself that's going to get things going. And this is going to be part of your purpose as well. And I feel like a lot of you can feel this. Sorry guys, my throat is getting so scratchy. Excuse me. Many of you are going to start stepping into your purpose, and that is actually what your blessings are going to look like. And that's why I felt like many of you are starting to manifest physical blessings, like a home or a car, because the universe is like, no, they're going to need this in order to start like reaching more people or doing certain things to prepare to share like whatever it is you guys may be in service of to humanity in a way that elevates or changes the way things are going right now. Okay, so stay in the present moment. That's why I'm saying, like, no distractions. Nothing can break you. Your spirit is so difficult to break because you guys are in la la land over some of the guidance you're receiving right now, especially from your spirit guides. I feel like they're sending you the right readings when you need it. They are sending you the right synchronicities in movies. They are literally giving you the guidance to take rest when you need it. Don't panic here. Okay, no, pull out your sword, fight over here. So a lot of you are really difficult to break right now because you're so heavily protected. Okay, because I feel like the universe watches the way that you fight and you don't give up. And, there's certain guides around you that really cheer you on. They absolutely love that about you because I'm hearing that they're on assignment with you. And so there's so much more assistance that they can offer, but they're wanting to whisper to you, like, stop limiting yourself, okay? Like when you start dreaming big, I need you to write it down. I don't need you to give in to the thought that says, oh, well, it's going to be impossible and I don't have the money. No, we need you to go. The next step is to write it down. Okay, so they're giving you all of these little hints and clues. I'm hearing that I was guided to share this reading tonight to tell you guys to start paying attention and to start writing things down, because these visions that many of you are starting to have, your spiritual gifts developing, you manifesting these little things along the way, and now you're hearing like, okay, manifest bigger now. It's true. And you need to tell that you're not crazy. And I believe you, and I believe that your guides are speaking to you in very unique ways. And I feel like for some of you, they sent me specifically here to tell you that so that it would make you smirk and smile and continue to just pull up your socks on some of your rituals and practices and like your goals, the goals that you guys have set out for yourself. It's really important. It's not just you fantasizing about these things. It actually holds a way bigger purpose for your mission work. Okay, so I don't know who this was meant for, but I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in the next reading, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.